Thanks for sticking with us here on STL TV Live. I'm back with Scott Kennebeck from St. Louis Cathedral Concerts. And so we're talking about Pomerium, which is coming up on the 21st of March. Right. But you've got some other shows, other concerts, I should say, for the remainder of the season. Tell me about them.
Yes, we do. Well, Pomerium is one of the finest vocal groups in the country. We have another one that's considered one of the finest vocal groups in the country. It's called Blue Heron. They are another vocal Renaissance group, a cappella again, but they are from Boston, and they are directed by Scott Metcalf, and they are just fabulous.
How large of a group is it?
It's 13 singers,
okay.
But they are just fabulous. They're going to be just as good as Pomerium in the cathedral. And really, our Exploring Sacred Music seminar really bridges that Pomerium and Blue Heron, kind of brings it all together into a Renaissance spring at the cathedral.
So when you say like the finest or the greatest, is it really for you when you measure it down to vocal capabilities? Is it a combination with the repertoire that they have? Like what distinguishes within the sort of world of sacred music who or which groups are sort of the best or the top?
Well, really, it is the vocal production. The groups that we bring in, there's a pureness, there's a crystal clarity in their sound that all groups aspire to, but the groups that we bring in actually hit it, and consistently. And they can really show their stuff off at the cathedral in our space.
What else do you have? You've got a gala coming up, which is important.
We do.
You've got a fundraising gala.
Well,
tell me about that.
Yeah, we have Blue Heron on April 15th, and then our fundraising gala is on May 3rd. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. This year we're honoring David Halen with our Great Music Award. Every year at our gala, we give either a philanthropist or an artist our Great Music Award, which is what we've called it. And this year it's David Halen for his 20 years in St. Louis. Now, he's not going to be playing at our gala. He deserves a night where he can just be honored, so that's what we've decided to do. So we will honor him. It's a dinner, silent auction, a little oral auction, but it's a great night, and we include entertainment in that. And this year it's going to be the 442s with Bjorn Ronheim and his new group. Yeah.
Okay, now that's really interesting. That's fantastic. And when you plan a season, let me think about with the types of concerts that you're performing and you're planning your seasons ahead. How do you change it up a bit? And I mean, is there obviously your Christmas concert sells out? I know that everyone knows that one sells out every year. But how do you change it up throughout the season? Is there anything that do you theme your seasons or curate them differently?
We have done that in the past. We've had certain themes that we've done, but really we look for the best performers that we can find, whether that be a vocal group, a vocal and instrumental group, or just an instrumental group. Next season, kind of a little scoop for you, we're bringing in the Polish Baltic Philharmonic, which is a full orchestra that'll perform in the cathedral, and that's just going to be fantastic. We set up a huge stage, and the orchestra, it'll be, I think it's about 80 players, but it'll just fill the cathedral with some beautiful music.
So is there anything that you're ever, when you are sort of curating a season, trying to hit the mark? What's the consistency to bring something, you mentioned before, the best music in the best location, but is there something you're always just trying to make sure that you get checked off? Like
it's really providing a beautiful experience. There's so much in our world today that takes beauty away, and we like to showcase things that bring beauty to our community. And allow people to experience that great music in our great space. And it's really open to everyone in the community. It's not just a church thing. It's not just for a certain group or anything. It's really open to everyone, and we encourage everyone to come down. And the cathedral is open to everyone. We have tours every day. It's not like you have to walk by and think, oh, can I go in there? Yes, you can. You can come in there and see. It's a beautiful, beautiful space. Yeah. And we like sharing it with everyone.
Because I was saying, lived in the West End Central West End for so long, and there are times where it's like, can I go in and walk up to the door, but you're not quite sure.
We have docents in there that can give you a tour, and we have self-guided pamphlets that explain the mosaics. There's so much richness in there. There's things in there that you wouldn't expect to see. There's a Raggedy Ann doll in the mosaics in there. There's a mosaic of the Statue of Liberty. There is. There's a three-mast sailing ship that's in the mosaics. It's amazing.
There's some secularism in there.
There is. We have a wonderful Children's Seek and Find pamphlet that we can give to tourists that come in with kids, and they can go around the building and find all the different things.
So that's great. Well, in addition to the concerts, there's some fun stuff you can see if you're not going to a concert. But coming up again, we're going to show that for you right there on the screen. March 21st, it's Pomerium. It's part of the 2014-15 season of the St. Louis Cathedral Concerts. But check it out. Tickets are available on their website at cathedralconcerts.com. cathedralconcerts.org. And Scott, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right. Well, when we return on STL TV Live, we'll chat with Kathleen Sitzer from the New Jewish Theater. We'll be right back after this break.